What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. For anybody new, I am Matt Luna, and this is Tackle Tip Tuesday. This is a new series that I'm going to put out and trying to do weekly tackle tips on Tuesday that are going to be real quick tips that are going to help you catch more fish. Today we're going to be talking about shaky heads with screw locks. Those shaky heads for some reason have gotten a really bad rap, and I'm going to show you how to modify these shaky heads to increase your hookup ratio and catch more fish, and we're going to do it right now. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to modify the screw lock that you see on these 6 Sense Divine shaky heads. That screw lock is in a fixed position, so it's inside the actual lead head of the shaky head, and I'm going to show you how to modify that screw lock in order to increase your hookup ratio and catch more fish. In order to make this modification, you're going to need a pair of cutters like you see in these DeWalt dikes right here. These are going to be used to cut part of that screw lock off and make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so as you can see right here with this screw lock, nothing has been cut off or anything like that. So what you're going to do is we are going to take this pair of dikes and we are going to cut part of the screw lock off. So I'm going to cut a couple of those rings off to where you have just a little bit of those rings still on there. I'm going to try to get this in focus so you can see a little bit better. But as you can see, you only have 1 or 2 of those rings left on that screw lock, and that's the trick right there. That's the modification that you need to make to these shaky heads, and it's going to increase your hookup ratio. It's going to help you catch more fish. Okay, so we have our brand new shaky head right here. I'm going to show you how to do this modification one more time. We're going to take the cutters right here. We're going to slide them up into that screw lock. We're going to cut, and just like that, we have the modification done. I'm going to cut one more section of it right here, just like that, and that is what we are left with right there. That is the finished modification. Pretty simple. All it takes is that one tool, and you guys are going to be able to make that modification for yourself and put more fish in the boat. So the reason why this tip is effective and the reason why it helps you put more fish in the boat, increases your hookup ratio, is because when you have the worm twisted onto the full screw lock, you have 4 or so rings that are in there that are inside of that plastic. So there's a big half-inch section of plastic that's basically in position, and when you cut it in half, it makes it so that that plastic worm can be pulled off of those rings, off that screw lock, when the fish bites on it and when you set the hook, so it's not acting as a weed guard or anything that's going to keep your hook from going into that fish's mouth. So give this tip a try. Try this on some of your screw locks, some of your shaky heads that have that fixed position screw lock that's in the head of that shaky head, and I bet you're going to end up catching more fish, you're going to land more of those fish, and you're going to get better hooks into those fish. So give this a try and let me know how it works out for you.